Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Podcast, the greatest podcast this side of the Northern Hemisphere. It is the greatest thing on this planet. I am joined here, obviously, by my co-host, Wolfie.
Hello.
And, as you can probably have tell, we have two guests with us today. We have Cog here with us today.
How are you? My name is Cog, or Craig, in day-to-day life. I'm 19 and I'm from Ireland. Very Chad.
Very Chad indeed. Special guest. And we're also joined here today by Ollie.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ollie. I'm English, which means that Cog hates me.
Naturally.
Getting political straight off the mark, lads. I like it. But, I mean, I've got my beverages with me. I hope you guys do too, obviously.
What beverage you got?
Nice beer. Got a Corona with me. Got to finish off the windowsill. In fact, actually, I think that's a good topic to start on. So, I set out the project to make it from one side of my windowsill to the other with Corona bottles. And so, I've made good progress so far, but I'm just finishing it off.
It's quite the project. How far have you come?
Well, it's like a 3-meter windowsill. It is not a small windowsill. And it's just like filled with one bottle stacked one to another. So I think actually that's, as I said, it's a nice topic to start on. What are some of your dumbest projects that you've undertaken and committed to? I think go on, Craig. Start. What are some of the dumbest projects?
Well, I mean, project that me, you, and Ollie have done is for whatever reason we all decided to go to Amsterdam. That was a project that I've done.
That was a very good project, and I think we did pretty fucking good in that.
I won't mind, but we started the project like months and months and months ago before we like committed to it, and then 1 week you're just like, oh yeah, let's just ask Craig does he want to come, and then I have like a week or two to save up. I'm like, shit. that was a project. Yeah, that was.
What do you mean a project? That was one of the best 1 week holidays we have ever had. Like,
it didn't even need to be a week.
Shout out to Luke as well, hosting us for the week.
Absolutely.
So chill with it. Absolute Chad.
Luke on podcast when? Question mark?
Luke on podcast?
Bro, we're getting Luke on
Host up the Netherlands branch.
Bro, think of the stories, bro.
Think of this. Oh, fuck me. He'd have, like, him alone, he can make a whole fucking episode.
His whole life is stories. I mean, he goes to festivals all the time. I don't know a weekend where he's not at a different festival. You know, like, he's always doing something.
Go on then. So Cog's given us the Amsterdam holiday, and that really was a fucking sash. We'll delve into that in a bit. But Ollie, what is one of the dumbest projects you've ever undertaken but fully committed to? And this is the big difference. Everyone starts stupid shit, but you need to have fully committed to this.
The problem is, I was also going to mention Amsterdam, but Craig has now stolen that for me, so I'm gonna tone it down a bit. I'm also completing a similar beer thing. I'm surrounding my entire desk, which is a good 5 meters with beer bowls.
5?
Slowly. And then, once I've done it, I'm going to stack them.
Fuck off, is it 5 meters?
No, it's like a corner desk, so it splits all around.
A desk. Yeah. Right, I got you. Right, I misheard. I thought you were talking about windowsills, but yeah.
Nah. My window's I was thinking of doing windowsill, but my window's only like a meter long, so I thought that'd be a bit too easy.
Yeah, bro, the window in my little room makes up like the whole wall. Like, that's why it's so fucking long. Like, it's not like I'm weird, but like, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Let's go on then, lads. The Netherlands holiday. What were the thoughts? What went down? It was
so good, honestly, from start to finish. Like,
absolutely. Yeah.
Think about it. Me and you, Josh, we've been up since like 2 a.m. Traveled to Dublin for the entire day. We get to Amsterdam. We land, and Luke's like, "Yeah, there's a party going on." We're like, "Oh, right."
Just sets up
like
a house
24
party,
hours on the go, heading straight off to a house party. Lovely.
Oh, fucking hell, it was funny though. I remember we landed in Schiphol in the Netherlands, got through customs, which was a fucking chore. In fact, actually,
that was horrid.
That was such bullshit.
That was
you talking about that woman?
Bro, like, they go through Brexit, and to make their lives harder, but yet they don't have any of the EU things open for me to make my life easier. Like,
Craig
what is
actually
this
ended up
shit?
being behind us.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
behind the Brexiteers, bro. Nah,
No, bro,
wasn't happy
it was
about
the
that.
smug face you gave us as you walked off with your passport and like, don't worry,
It's
lads,
like-
don't worry, lads, I've got this. And you walk off to the EU area, and then the depressed face. You walk off with this smug smile, and
I
you
wouldn't
come
mind.
back with this fucking
I
depressed
just
look.
saw him in the line behind us, just looking all sad, and I was like, no.
I literally wouldn't mind, but I was in the line before ye. But then you're like, "Are you sure this is your line?" Because ye started like making me doubt myself, and I should know never to listen to ye. But I decided,
learn
oh,
that.
maybe my line is upstairs or something. No, and then I was like behind you. Bullshit.
You were behind.
Should we
So
talk
Amsterdam,
about the woman?
fix your shit.
About the
That's-
woman.
Yeah, the woman. You remember the woman in Dublin when we were queuing for the
Karen,
plane?
bro. Oh,
The Karen, yeah.
Fuck. Bro, I'm not a generally violent guy, but I would have happily run it up and two-footed her. She was
Yeah,
fucking.
she was a
Worried.
She was so smug about it as well, wouldn't she?
I don't know whether she was actually that bad or if it was just the fact that we've been on the go for like 20 hours and really tired. But she just seemed to be an absolute prick.
No, because I wasn't on the go and she was a prick.
Yeah, I still can't figure it out because, like, so at Dublin Airport, we're waiting at our gate, and they're about to open up the gate. They're about to open it up, and so we're all queuing up in line, and we have fast track passes and all that bollocks because yes.
No, the thing that got me is that we purposely stood up early so we could be at the front of the line.
Yeah, so
Like
we
we sat.
Yeah, we were right up near the front of this line, and this lady who happened to have like a seat in the airport near the fucking like barrier thing, she just butts in front of us, just turns around. And I can't. Can you guys remember what she said? Because all I remember is how annoyed I was.
She was like, "Oh, sorry, can I just cut in here?" I was like,
No.
why? That's
No,
what she was like.
if I'm not mistaken, she said, I have like, what's like it's like the fast
All I
track.
really remember,
'Cause
she went, "Yeah,
On
yeah."
the way
Just
over, we were in like normal like speed lane.
All
We
I
weren't in the
remember
VIP
is that-
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And then she cut in front of us because she had the speedy one. But then she realized, oh wait, this is actually the lane that goes after all the speedy boys. So then she had to go all the way back to the
No,
speedy
she didn't.
lane.
She didn't even go back. She just cut into the front
Yeah,
of the
she just
speedy
cut into the
lane.
front of the
Really?
speedy- Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
Oh
I
my
just
God,
all I
what a
remember is her saying, "Oh
bitch.
wait, I've got fast track,"
Yeah,
and then
she-
walking off into the fast track
she
lane.
walked. So the fast track lane's obviously to our left, and we're walking down our lane and whatnot, and we're just waiting there. And she just walks in front of the. So they call up the next fast track person, and she just cuts in front of them from the quote poor person lane, and just goes up and scans it. And they're like, "Oh no, you got fast track, okay," and they let her through and stuff. And it's just like, I just wanted to punch her. Although that said,
The entitlement.
the funniness that like the shit that happened when we landed in the Netherlands.
Just
I
walked
remember-
along.
So after the pain and hassle of
Oh,
going through
God.
customs and all that, because they didn't have enough staff, we get through and we're walking down towards the arrivals area, and we see this lady walking alongside us, and it was basically the most backhanded F1 race you've ever seen, because you had to make yourself as wide as possible, because she kept trying to cut around us, and so we just strategically moved to get in her way. I don't know
We
whether
just
that's
blocked
just
the
us.
entire corridor.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's us just being petty or what, but that shit was that was quality. That
I never yeeted up as fast in my life because I was the one on the outside. So I saw her and I saw the boys were like sitting down getting ready. I was like, boys. So then I fucking yeet in front of her and then I let all the boys out before I move. I'm like, nah, we're waiting. We're making sure these are all behind me and then we all move together.
Oh shit!
Great,
Yeah, that was back
beautiful.
on the plane, like where you
Yeah.
because you were in the aisle seat, and she was trying
Exactly.
to cut off the plane quick, and you just stood up, spread your shoulders, like almost.
And she's not moving through me. Like that does not happen to me.
Just blocked it, dude. It's not gonna happen.
Like I took the entire lane. Like there was just no way that she's gonna get
Fuck,
past me
that
at
was
stage.
funny. But anyway, I remember, yeah, so by this point, Ollie and I had been up for like 20-ish, 22 hours, around that sort of mark. And we were like cruising along, we get to the arrivals terminal, and Luke and his now missus was there waiting for us.
Now, what got me? I don't know why. Is we asked Luke like what he was wearing. He's like, "Oh, I'm wearing this like really colourful T-shirt." And we were like, "Yeah, what color is it?" And he was like, "Everything."
Yeah, no, he wasn't
Just
lying.
obvious.
Though. He wasn't
He
lying.
But to
yeah.
be fair, seeing his missus' hair is what showed. She was like a beacon there. It's like a beacon in front of
like
everyone.
his shirt just like stood out. You instantly saw him.
Oh mate, it was, and then we get to him, and he's like, "Oh, I know you guys have just landed, but I'm kind of in the middle of throwing a house party." And Ollie and I just looked at each other, and we were like, "Oh fuck!" And we were.
Bro, I had him. I just looked at you. I had a monster on still my bag, so I just looked at you, pulled out the monster, just downed it. I was like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's up there with so we leave the arrivals, all 5 of us, and we're walking through towards his car to get a lift back to his place. And it's just when we get to the car and we were like, "Oh shit, there really is a house party. We need to like smell good." And
Oh my god, I remember this.
Craig, you got
Yeah,
violated
I got
with that
violated.
travel spray. Which
Bro,
is,
I was spraying it like, and he was chasing me around the car while I was just spraying it because we were using the whole bottle. He was getting really mad about it.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Craig. You got violated
Yeah,
with that
I
one.
got violated, bro. Violated.
I mean, to be fair, it didn't really matter because after the house party the next morning, he lives right next to a supermarket, so we just went over and like bought some new like stuff like that.
Yeah, and then I
We went and
yeeted a
bought
lot of
stuff in
years.
interesting T-shirts, shall we say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck the interesting. Wolfie, you are so lucky you went on that holiday.
Nah, we gotta do it again. We gotta do it
Would have
again.
been funny though, like.
Yeah,
I don't
Wolfie,
know.
you
No,
really
it's
got
not
stitched.
funny. You walk into a festival in front of like 600 or 700 other people wearing a T-shirt that just everyone judges you instantly.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
you had it worse, Ollie, because you had the actual Dutch guy. So he
Yeah,
could put
Luke
something really
Luke
out of
knew how
pocket.
to trigger his own people.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, if I was in on that trip, what kind of T-shirt would you guys have given me?
Oh, honestly,
would I
no
have
idea.
gotten?
No,
We would've probably stitched you with
no,
Luke.
no,
We
no,
would've got
no,
Luke
it's
to
fine.
get yours.
Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't need to know because I have an idea for him. For
Oh,
the
no,
next
come
holiday.
on.
Should we do it again when we go on our
Yeah,
next
no,
one?
yeah, we're doing it because I already have an idea for both.
I'm buying
no.
I'm buying
Alright, lads,
first someone else's time.
Lads, alright, I'm just putting it out there now, alright? As long as it's within the Vietnam
Yeah,
customs
yeah,
shit,
yeah, yeah,
it's perfectly kosher. But,
Yeah.
like, if it's not in,
We can't actually get based with it.
yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
you don't
if it's
get
not
based.
in there or it's not like under the regulations or even mildly questionable, I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, I'm not risking like.
Although I will
You're
say,
getting
I will
executed.
say, I'm very much considering buying you one of you a T-shirt that says "Born in the USA" and I'm like a fat American flag and stuff.
I genuinely, if you bought me that, I wouldn't wear it.
I'd wear it.
I'm not doing that. No
I'm
chance.
too scared.
It's a bit-
Based off some of the stuff we're planning to do while we're there, like going down the Mekong or whatever, I am not doing that.
I'd wear it. I'd absolutely wear it. I'd be
dep-
down.
It depends if we were in North or South Vietnam at the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, really, it depends where we are.
Oh, but go on, Wolfie. Interesting trips. Have you got any?
Not really. I mean, I've been to like countries and stuff. I don't on trips, to be fair,
What
but
kind of countries you been to then?
Things you missed out on the boys' holidays.
I missed out on the boys all day. Like I've been to places with my parents. It hasn't been very interesting, but I've been to London. I've been to Spain.
Stinky.
I've been to Riga at one point as well, which would have been a cool place. But I think all of us were sick the entire holiday, so we're like, oh, very cool.
Rip Bozo.
Doesn't that go into the last episode when you were on about the time that you went on a holiday and then a week later there was like a giant car crash or terrorist
Yes,
attack?
yes, in Spain.
In
Yes,
Spain?
on the exact street we like lived on, or like had a hotel on.
Well, I mean,
It was-
that's just standard Spain stuff, isn't it?
Standard.
Really, yeah, it is.
Standard Spain. All right, like we don't talk about the span.
I'm not gonna lie though. That I think when I went to like Prague, like Czechoslovakia, I think that was the best holiday I've had though.
You've been to
I don't know.
Czechoslovakia?
Oh, it was really fun.
I actually
don't know
heard-
why. It was really good though.
Now wait.
Yes.
Were you at Czechoslovakia? Or were you at
Yeah.
Slovakia or Czechia? Because that's not a country
Oh
anymore.
yeah, no, sorry. Czechia,
Like,
yeah,
oh.
Czechia. Sorry. Czech Republic, yeah. Yeah, it was to
Uh,
Prague, and it was pretty. I don't know, it was pretty good. I don't know why, but it was just
Lads, that's on
overall
the
a great
bucket
place.
list. That's on the bucket list. All
Yeah, I'll
of
be down.
us getting the Eurail ticket for like X amount of period and just from the East Europe to West, one country at a time,
I
going to a
wouldn't mind.
pub,
That would be fun.
going to a pub, getting a beverage is the world's like the European pub crawl, if you will. I think that's
Yeah.
a shit.
I think that would be fun.
That's a fucking vibe. That's what I'm looking for. After Vietnam, I think that's
Yeah,
the
after
thing.
Vietnam, that's the next journey.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright,
And
lads.
then maybe after that we go to Vegas.
Vegas. Oh,
Because
no,
it gives us
that's
enough time
that's
to
the
get
most
old.
expensive trip though. That's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah, the US trip is by far going to be the most expensive because, to be honest, I kind of want to. I don't just want to go to Vegas. Like, I kind of want to whistle stop tour most of the US.
The thing
Yeah.
is, if we're
That's
gonna
That's why
go
it's
to
the one we're
US,
doing,
we
and
need
that's
to-
why it's the one we're doing like long off in the future. It's the one that's gonna be away.
It's
away.
actually like it'd be fun, but we can't just go to Vegas. We need to do many things there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
after
that's true.
after the Vietnam trip, I'm basically going to start saving towards like a giant US trip for like a few
Yeah.
years. So for all the viewers, generally as a group of mates, we all try and aim for like one holiday a year together. And so last year it was the Netherlands, which obviously, or unfortunately, Wolfie couldn't turn up to.
Yeah.
But this year he will be, so he's going to Vietnam with us, and then the next year, we're all going to go to wherever, and then a few years down the line, the big trip is the US trip.
Yeah, to be fair, we could do a couple of smaller trips, like you boys could come here to England, or we could go to Ireland
yeah,
or whatever.
Europe
A couple
trips-
of smaller trips.
Yeah, Europe
Yeah,
trips
go-
are gonna be like generally very cheap.
If we can come
especially
somewhere
the
where
plane
someone
tickets.
is, we can stay
definitely
in
wanna
their
go
house,
to the
whatever.
Netherlands
That
as well.
cuts down the
I
prices
mean,
a lot.
Norway. Excuse me.
I want to go
yeah,
to Norway.
I want to
Yeah,
go
they
to
could
Norway,
Norway.
to be fair.
I definitely
Come
want to
over,
go
come
to Norway.
over.
Come
Well,
over,
I-
come
like-
over to you. I like it.
I want to go up north though as well in Norway. I want
I haven't been to the very tippy top north, but I've been.
Bro, we should go to the Norwegian-Russian border. That'd be funny.
Oh
The
yeah.
Norwegian Russian. Alright, lads. Alright, I'm just saying we're treading thin ice here. Let's not get bombed, alright?
And then we'll like legally cross over to Finland. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but we can go to the point where like Finland, Sweden, and Norway meet, but just not go to Sweden.
True.
Should we piss on Swedish soil?
I think we should. That was actually my favorite part
Do
of
it,
the
do it like we
Netherlands trip.
did Germany on our last trip.
No, that was literally my favorite part, the road trip. When we
The
went
road
to
trip
the
was a
like the
fucking
try point
vibe.
between Belgium, the Netherlands, and Germany, and we just got to like go into. We literally went to Aachen in Germany, and we've just fucking. But on the border, we pissed like over into Germany. We had.
Do you want me to explain the whole trip? We drove in,
Yeah.
got pissed and high in a park, apart from Luke who was driving,
Careful,
then
mate.
harassed the local and left.
And it was
That
amazing.
went-
I never need to go back to Germany. So
When I
thank
say
you, Germany.
harassed the local, it wasn't that bad. We just sort of followed them for a little bit, just
Yeah,
because it happened to be where we were
I-
going anyway. But they got really confused by it.
I just want to say thank you to all the Germans out there for letting me be in your country. I appreciate it. I had a great time. We were only there for maybe an hour or two, but I got to experience a lifetime there. So
We can tell Napalm that we've been to his country now. Electric Napalm, whatever it is. Is it Napalm that's in Germany?
No,
Oh
It's silly
fuck,
mess.
wrong person.
Name is Reed. that
it
you're-
was
That's
Reed.
it. That's it. It's one of them.
No, but he's gone now.
What?
Yeah,
Since
bro.
when?
Since a while.
I need to keep in touch more. What's going on? To be honest.
Yeah, bro. Like,
No. Yeah, no. The whole fucking. So all the lads watching podcasts too. We'll see that obviously the setting hasn't really changed in the servers, but in the top left server is where we are now. But just south of that is the IMF server. Link is on the YouTube. If you want to hang out with the boys, all four of us and a few others are usually about on the server. Feel free to join it. It is, I mean, if you're bored and you've got nothing better to do, just join, have a laugh, meet the boys. Who knows? Maybe you could be on the next podcast episode. But yeah, so there's a whole lot of drama that went on in that Discord. I mean, it's Discord. Everything's drama on Discord, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I'm not the only one, right, lads? Like I'm not the only one
Oh,
here.
it's this
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
So a lot of shit went down, and we're not really going to talk about the bulk of it because, to be honest,
There's no need. There's no need.
there's no need. It's all
Yeah.
been and done and settled and stuff. But there's a few guys and stuff that joined and used to be part of it, and through differing opinions, we all parted ways.
Yeah.
But alas, here we are now, having a good time, drinking it up, chatting, making some good podcast episodes where we can podcast, and meeting some new people.
I'm sorry, every time he says the name, it's just fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
the
you
whole
have to
point of it.
correct
You
it.
have to say podcast.
No, I know, I love
Podcast?
it. I love it. It's just you can hear how proud he is when he does it.
He loves the name so much.
Yeah, he does.
No, actually, shout out to my brother Toby, who actually came up with that. He's,
Oh, get on, Toby.
Toby
Go
is
on,
the
Toby.
reason that podcast is called podcast. Because
Toby on podcast?
maybe, but he's not quite old enough. But I mean, who knows? Maybe. Well, we can whack him on if he wants, with the approval of a certain special guest that may be coming on at 50 subs. 50 subs on the YouTube.
Yeah, come on,
50
get us.
subs, 50 subs, get special
to
guests.
50.
Come on.
Come on, get it to 50.
Get it to 50 subs.
Allow it, allow.
Allow, exactly. You got the Irishman saying allow.
Allow it.
Bro, Ireland uses both English, well, British and American slang
I
all
like
the
that
time.
you deliberately ignored the T in British. British?
Yeah, British.
British, yeah.
It's British slang. Also, that's another thing. British people teaching American person slang while drunk. That's a podcast.
Future podcast episode.
Podcast episode coming up. Yep.
That will be happening.
Obviously, at the moment, there's more ideas than there are content to show for it, but you can trust me when I say it is all in the works. So do come back and check it out. But that's enough plugging myself. Back to the actual podcast
Yeah.
episode.
Podcast?
So lads, go on. What's going on? Let's get some crazy current affair stuff or.
Okay, well, I mean, this is an always current affair,
Okay.
and I'm just kind of curious because, like, I was thinking of stuff that I could talk about on the podcast, and I never really talked to any of you about this because I don't know, it just never felt right, right?
Well, after like 5 years?
No, people might call it controversial, but I think if you're a normal person, you won't find it controversial, right?
Right.
But it's basically like, what do you think of like religion as a whole? Like not like religions, like the six religions, but like what's your like spirituality and how do you like view yourself and your place in the universe and stuff? And I've always like was curious about the whole lot of it and like how you see
So that's
that.
a lot more general and a lot less political than I was thinking you were
No,
gonna
yeah,
be.
no.
I-
I wasn't trying to like rile anyone up. I'm just curious about like the whole situation.
Yeah,
and, like,
I
how
won't
you
lie,
view it.
Craig. When you started going on about, oh, it might be controversial, it might not. I was fully expecting the most out of pocket.
Bro, everything's
borderline
controversial,
racist
so I just said that just in
shit.
case.
No, it's
So
cool.
everyone was warned.
But like, so I'll give it a bash. I'll answer the question first from my personal perspective. So, for me personally, having or currently studying physics and having done physics for a little while, I am not a believer. I would call myself an atheist, but I don't belittle or think little of others who do believe, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna shit on someone else for believing in something that I personally don't, because to be honest, I think it takes a lot of willpower and it takes commitment to, and I respect these things, to believe and follow the religious like followings. I mean, I'm talking personally about Christianity, but I mean it applies to any religion. And what goes on. I mean, that's just my take on it. If you guys disagree, please feel free to call me out and say that I've done something wrong or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel the same way. I don't really believe in any religion, but I mean, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, I won't really mind any other people who believe in it.
Go on then, Ollie, what are you thinking then?
As also being a man of physics, I did physics for quite a few years. So being a man of physics, I do not believe in the religion. But you know, I understand why people do and that kind of stuff. You know, but personally, not for me really. I don't think so.
Okay, so
I'm a believer. I'm a pure believer in the science. I feel like the science nowadays, like there's enough proof, really, and we got the theories and the proof to back it up. Of like the Big Bang,
Yeah.
Charles Darwin with
Yeah, yeah,
evolution, that kind of stuff.
coming out with all the hot topics here. Oh, go on then, Cog.
What about the new Craig?
Well,
Yeah,
Craig,
yeah.
being
Yeah, go on,
Irish,
Craig,
you
answer,
can
answer,
become
answer your
country.
own,
Right,
answer your own
right,
question
well-
from an Irish perspective.
Yeah.
Well, you said it about 17 million times. I am, in fact, Irish, so I grew up Catholic. I'm obviously like, nah, I was gonna say something based there. I'm Southern Irish, right? So I'm not like
Yeah.
up the north or nothing. So
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, I was-
Just to get that out on camera, on tap in the world history books of the internet. All right, just now it's public.
But I did grow up Catholic, and then there was like a short stage in my life where I think I was like maybe 11, 12, 13, when you start like finding out things where I just completely turned my back, right? And my dad said this really interesting thing where it's like, I mean, maybe you might find it cringy, but like he was like, one day, like you'll find Jesus, sort of thing, right? Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna get all preachy here or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't like that shit. I don't
What?
like evangelizing people. I think it
Yeah.
is where like you try and convert people. I think that's stupid. I think if
Yeah.
someone wants to believe in something, they're going to, and if someone's interested in something, like if any of you ever, let's just say, got interested in it, you would look into it yourself, right? Instead of me preaching it to you, because I think that actually turns people away from it. But like I did eventually kind of come around to it, but I'm not a Catholic. I think having specific groups and subgroups in religions is really dumb, because I think if you actually look at humans and like religion as a whole, like all religions, including like pagan religions, there's always stuff that like interlinks with them. There's always some things that's just a part of the human experience and not specific like religions or whatnot. And that's what I try and go off of from a Christian point of view. So I'm not like any specific kind of Christian. I'm just a Christian, but I try and look at things through that way. But I'm still like open-minded enough to like look into other religions and
So you're not a Catholic?
No. I would consider myself just like a Christian, just blank
Fair enough,
Christian
fair enough.
Oh, okay.
in general.
Fair.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as we all said, like, or at least us three, we did say obviously none of us think little of other people, and so we all sort of align on that fact where it's like, it's not like everyone's different. 8 billion people on the planet now. That is a mental statistic, by the way. But like
Yeah.
over 8 billion people on this planet now. No one's the same. Everyone has their own mind and their own right to think and feel about things how they want. And I think that's the big key deciding thing. Like you were saying, Craig, I would be annoyed if someone was actively and
Yeah, absolutely.
consistently trying to say
And
that their
I
way
can
is
see that.
right and that this is the truth and that I should be doing what they say.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't actively belittle or think little of the people who follow religions of their own accord. Like, everyone's circumstance is different. Everyone thinks their own way. Everyone sees things their own way. It is entirely, and as it should be, is a personal choice, and I can fully respect that statement.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like, it's yes, as I say, it's all a personal choice. But I think religion's actually a good topic, Craig. I didn't expect this.
Of course, I'm out here, bro. I was thinking
Yeah.
about this stuff.
This is not like you.
As with the first episode, we are freeballing it, as you can tell. Maybe one episode will come up with a script. I think the only one that we have like some kind of
I would be down to write a script. Not gonna lie.
okay. Well, the only sort of episode that we have like a pseudo script, if you will, for is the British slang stream, but that's just a dictionary
Yeah.
of British slang.
Yeah,
It's literally just a Word document with like a
I hope
load
there's
of
some.
British slang things in it.
I hope there's some that when you look through it and you try to explain it, you actually don't really know what it is.
I did that the other day. I was explaining it to Kai, my French roommate at uni. And I was explaining some of them to him, and I was like, I know what it is, but I don't know how to put it into words. Like how to describe what this word means. It just sort of means this.
I think it's just that you get so used to using it that you don't have to explain it. Like you sort of, you just know where it fits in, but you don't really know why or how.
I think that's a good point. I mean, to be honest, use certain words, especially slang and stuff. When you're around people, you sort of use it an awful lot, and so yeah, as you're saying, Ollie, like you don't really need to explain what it is because everyone just sort of knows. I don't know what it's like in Ireland, Craig, if you can back that or whatever.
No, no, it is like that. Sorry, I'm just like looking up something for you because the topic of slang came up, and then I was kind of curious, like, because obviously you're just across like the pond, like literally a fucking maybe an hour or two away.
Yeah.
Across it, right? I'm kind of curious how much Irish slang ye would know. Right?
That's a shout.
Because obviously ye have such a large country, and even still like in like Europe and whatnot, you're still fairly influential, right? In terms of like even worldwide, like you have enough influence that like some of your slang will be brought out and people will hear it and whatnot.
Yeah.
So like I'm curious because obviously we're a smaller country, but I think we do hit above our weight in terms of like people knowing of us and whatnot for the size of our country. So we'll let me just find a little thing that you can keep on talking.
Well, in the meantime, so while you look that up, Wolfie, what's it like in Norway?
Yes.
Like Norwegian slang? Is there like Norwegian slang where that you and your mates and other such people would know what it means, but it's hard to put it into words? I mean, the language barrier obviously comes into this one.
I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't use too much slang, but I mean, you don't really think about the origin of the slang; you just use it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we have over
You
here.
don't think about it. Like it's part of the language, and you just don't really think about it. It's just you say it.
Go on and
You
Ollie,
speak proper posh Norwegian over there, like there's no slang
Textbook.
involved.
Not like that, but like.
Unless you're in England, like, oh, good day, sir.
Ollie, I'd be curious if you could. So this is the word that tripped me up when I was explaining it to Kai. What would you describe batty as? So batty.
See?
Yeah, batty.
Well, I think there's a couple of like if you say batty man, like that's like that would be difficult, but batty itself
Yeah.
on its own, I swear it's like I don't want to say it and be completely wrong here, but I feel like it's a bit like
Just spitball it.
Ah,
I feel like it's ass,
there you go. I got the
like
words
good
out.
ass.
She got a big
Batty is
batty
a
on her.
yeah, big batty, yeah. So it's ass, isn't it?
I guess.
But then
yeah.
like where does batty man come from?
Yeah.
You just call him
Maybe-
an ass man.
Yeah, he's just an ass.
You say
Maybe
a man who
instead of
likes
calling,
ass, is that what
but
it
sure,
is?
people call each other assholes. Like, what does that actually mean? You
It means
know?
you're an asshole.
It means you're
Yeah,
an
but
asshole.
what is an asshole? So what? You're just
Yeah,
sticky?
So
Do you
Craig,
not know what an
if
asshole
you
means?
bend over,
It's the hole
and you
in
put-
your
yeah.
ass.
No, but you know what I mean. Like,
you know where the
like
shit
calling
comes out
someone.
of. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
No,
right there.
That's that one.
no, but what I'm on about is like calling someone that. There's no
Yeah.
like it doesn't make any sense. So like, ass man, I could actually see that being a like.
I get the feeling that with
Thing.
most British slang, one guy just said it one day and it just sort of stuck,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of spread.
Well, no, I was
weird.
actually having this conversation. So on the topic of British slang, it was about how you could pretty much use any word in the world and put ed at the end of it and that would describe you as drunk.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like
that. I was talking.
any
We were talking
word.
about this the other night, weren't
Yeah,
we?
any word with ed at the end of it, slammed.
My
trolled,
favorite is trolleyed. I love trolleyed.
Trolleyed
Trolleyed
is
is so
fucking
good.
top tier. Wankered, all that jazz. You put ed at the end, and you could be like, I'm forked, mate. I'm absolutely forked. Like, I mean, I guess that sounds like fucked, but like, you get what I'm trying to say.
It's going back to like trolleyed, right? It has the best thing about it for me is it's got double meaning because like the amount of people that end up getting drunk and end up in a trolley, like that just ups the levels.
Did you ever see that? So I put on my Snapchat story about like when Petman and Pemberton came out, and like there was that video.
No, I was
you were
there.
with
I
it,
was
yeah,
there.
you
Yeah,
were
I have
with
a
me.
video of it as well.
Yeah, you were with me. Yeah, fuck. And they were just like swinging it around. Like, I swear to God, these people get trolleys out of nowhere. Like I
Bro,
was.
no. It's just because like people dump them all over the place. You just find them randomly.
What do you mean dump over the place? Like I swear to you. So I went for house viewings the other day for like a uni house next year. We visited 3 houses. 2 out of 3 of these houses had trolleys in their back garden, and the only reason the 3rd one didn't was because it didn't have a garden. That's why.
Let's go.
Like I'm convinced that just like part of the uni life and the uni experience is just stealing a trolley. Like I'm almost like borderline convinced on that. I don't know. Is it like so in Norway, Wolfie? Are trolleys being stolen a common occurrence? Like if you're because I remember I'd walk home from like school. And stuff.
Norway's too nice for that. Norway's too nice for that.
Yeah, no,
I think
I don't
so.
know. I've never really heard stories about people stealing trolleys. That's not a
Actually,
big
they're
thing
too
around
nice
here.
for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It is a thing over here. Like that's a normal.
Oh, okay.
occurrence.
So in Ireland, it's
We
the same
just
then.
have a strange obsession with trolleys. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
because I remember walking home from school and there'd be like a trolley in a ditch on the way home, like at least 1 or 2 each time. Like
I remember one of my.
I'm
one of my-
assuming it does
one of
depend
my-
on the location, right?
I,
Thanks,
Like,
I
the
was-
nicer areas don't really steal trolleys.
No,
I
probably not.
thought that until I saw so Sainsbury's. I live near a Sainsbury's, with my parents and stuff. And so living near a Sainsbury's, I kind of expect Sainsbury's trolleys to be stolen because it's near the actual Sainsbury's. But I thought that it wasn't the case that like people just randomly stole trolleys and took them as far as they want, until I was walking home and saw a Tesco's trolley. I don't live near a Tesco's. Like some fucker walked all the way from town up to where I live, like a good couple miles, to just dump this trolley like in a ditch near where I live. Like it honestly baffles me to this day.
Ridiculous. We have an obsession with trolleys, and it's not good.
The theft of trolleys, it's a real problem in society, isn't it?
Exactly.
Something
Right.
about a metal cage on wheels.
No, it's just the wheels. That's all it is. The fact it's on
Yeah, it's
wheels.
the fact
It
that
is,
it's on
it is
wheels.
just the wheels. Actually,
just the wheels,
the
nothing
fact,
else.
the fact that it is so easy to just move. It's just
And it's too cheap to move as well. Like if you had
Yeah.
to put like a $5 in it, like people wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, you put a quid in it. Boom.
Exactly.
Gone.
And sometimes you don't even need a quid. You just need like a circular kind of thing. You just
Exactly. Yeah, you can fake it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You can trick it.
I mean, to be honest, if you just bring a pair of bolt cutters with you, any trolley's free. Let's be honest.
yeah.
It's true. True.
Like,
true.
it's all about the commitment here. But anyway, Craig, did you find your answers in the end?
So I found a few. I mean, anytime you look up this stuff, it's always a bit meh. But I have a few things for you.
Alright, go
Because
on.
your country's so
Okay.
random, isn't it?
What do you think the jacks means?
The jacks.
Jacks.
Yeah,
Oh.
jacks. this is a real bogger term. So like a bogger is a person like, so you have Colchine, right, which
Yeah.
is like a farmer, and they're out of like farms in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
But then a bogger is like a different kind of Colchine where they live near the bogs. Right, so like
Okay.
this is a real
Well,
like
it's pretty
out in the middle of Ireland.
straightforward. A bogger lives in a bog.
Yeah. Well, not in a bog. We don't live in bogs. We're not like mole men or
Well,
something.
see,
but like,
that's another bit of British slang. A bog means like 2 things.
yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think the jacks means?
So my first instance, or my first thought is like Jack Daniels. I won't lie.
Right.
I won't
right.
lie. Maybe my mind's just on the booze, but I'm thinking Jack Daniels, and I'm gonna stick it.
I'm now being swayed by the fact that you've gone to farmers.
I'm thinking, is it like a place?
It is a
Like
place.
an area? Ooh,
It
It is,
okay.
it
a
is, yeah.
place.
You're about like a
Okay,
Jack
okay.
Murphy.
Is it farmland
Surely not.
or like whatever?
No.
Jack.
Is it a region in Ireland? In Ireland where you have like,
Ireland. No, it's not.
Ireland.
No.
Ireland.
It isn't. It isn't.
Okay.
Alright, do you want me to give it?
Narrow it down. Give us
yeah,
a
go on,
give us
go
a
on,
clue.
give us
Do you want me to
Give
give
us
you a little
a clue.
sentence?
Yeah, go
Oh,
on.
okay.
Sure, Jesus, I'm hammered. I'm gonna go to the Jacks.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Toilet. Oh, was
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Was
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I spot. Let's go,
Tagged.
lads. Let's go.
It
Alright,
is.
go on. Alright, go on. Give us another one. Actually, I'm quite. This is fucking
It was-
fun.
It's very interesting.
Alright. Let's make a drinking game out of it. Alright. So whoever
Oh.
gets it right, the other two have to drink because obviously Craig's giving
Oh.
the
Yeah,
answers.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Okay. So you
I'm
two have to drink
nearly
now
out.
because
I mean,
got
like,
it right.
if you get
Yeah, I
it,
have already
okay,
drank.
I think if you get it first time and you know what it is, then you either stay out of it and let the other two compete.
Yeah.
No. If you get it first time, then the other two have to do 2 drinks.
Alright. Okay. Deal. Bet.
But like, what if you already know what it is? I think that's kind of unfair then.
No, that's fine.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck
Deal with it. Yeah, the other two have to
yeah.
deal with it.
All right, what do you think banjaxed means?
Banjacks.
Bad
Oh,
jacks.
fuck no. Fuck no. Honestly, no. I'm passing. I'm
Banjacks.
passing.
Does
I
it
need
have-
a sentence.
Does it?
Yeah,
does
I'm
it
gonna do a
have anything-
sentence here.
Does it have anything to do with bathrooms?
No.
No.
I'm gonna do a sentence here.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, no idea.
So, Jesus, your car's awful banjaxed there.
It's fucked. As in, it's fucked up.
Aye.
Oh! That's
Bro,
2 for
what?
2! That's 2 for 2! Fuck you guys!
I'm glad I went and bought all those beers earlier today.
Alright, go on. Hit us with another one.
Walked into Tesco's about 8 o'clock this morning and and bought beer. They looked at me as if I was some sort of criminal.
Sure look.
What?
Sure look.
Sure luck.
Sure
Look.
look.
Good
Sure
luck.
luck.
Sure luck.
S-U-R-E. Look.
Sure, yeah, sure
Oh,
luck.
okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Is that right?
No.
Unlucky.
Oh, okay.
No.
Unlucky.
Sure luck. Sure luck.
My brain shut down there for a second.
Right.
I
I'm
have
too-
no idea. I need
I'm
a
2-0 up, so
sentence.
if you,
Just
yeah,
give me a
I'm-
sentence. Give me a
I'm
sentence.
2
I
0
need a
up, so if you give us
sentence.
if you chuck us a sentence, I will stay quiet and let the other two guess.
All right. Calm down.
All right, let me think of a good sentence for it.
He's thinking. He's processing it. There's a big
Yeah, I know what potluck is, but
Sure look, what can I say? She did it now. There's nothing you can do about it.
I have no idea.
repeat that. I didn't hear you.
Sure look, she did it. There's nothing you can do about it now. It's over.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's unlucky.
No.
I have no idea. I have no
You
idea.
all have to drink. It means it is what it is. Sure look, it is what it is.
Oh,
She did it.
okay,
There's
right.
nothing you can do about it.
I'll
Okay.
take a drink for
Fair enough.
that.
Hey, Craig, can you hold on a sec?
Oh, right, that was good swig. Good swig. Here we are.
Ugh.
So how many of these have you? Because so far, none of the ones you have listed I actually know, like actively. Put it in a sentence, and I can sort of guess off the context. But like,
Yeah.
just as individual words, it's not something that I've ever heard over here, personally. I don't know whether it's just me or Ollie.
Yeah, I've never heard Craig use it ever either.
Well, yeah, there's certain like Irish slang that we know off of you, Craig. But like, other than that,
Yeah, but they are regional. Like, I wouldn't use all of these. I mean, I do use the
Okay.
jacks. I would use that every now and then, depending. And
Alright, go on,
I
Craig,
would
go
use
on.
banjacks as
Go
well,
on,
to be
Craig,
fair.
Craig. Alright, Ollie, you can't answer this. Alright.
Hold on, I didn't hear it. What did he say?
No, what? What are you on about?
No, never mind.
Alright, no worries. So go on then, Ollie, you can't answer this one, because obviously you'll know.
Okay.
So Craig and Wolfie, if I said
Yep.
bog, what does that mean?
Swamp?
Nope.
Drunk?
Well, no, bog does mean swamp, but it's not, look, we're talking slang here, right?
meaning. You got
Drunk?
2 meanings.
Yeah, we're talking slang here, right?
Drunk?
No, it's not drunk, no.
Oh fuck,
Alright,
bog.
go on, Craig.
Oh,
Go on, Craig.
I've heard it.
So have I. I'm trying to think. Is it got to do with like shiting?
Kinda.
It's
Okay.
like poo or something, right?
No, it's
Or is it
You're
your ass?
close. You're
it's-
close.
You're close, but anyway,
Is it your butthole?
no.
Nope.
Go on, Wolfie. Like, you can bong it anytime you want, mate. If-
Bog. I've no idea.
Do you want a sentence?
Yeah,
Bogger.
sentence. Give me a sentence.
Okay, right, sentence.
Mate, I'm
Ollie.
ahead to the bog. I'll be back in a minute.
Toilet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Wolfie got
toilet.
that first. Wolfie got that
Yes.
first. Craig, you're drinking, mate. You're
Yes.
drinking.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, let me take a
I'm
shot.
so happy.
He doesn't have to drink for once.
Fuck
Yes.
hell.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, you're about to have to drink anyway because I have a few more.
No.
Oh yes, come
Oh,
on.
back on.
Actually, no. Come on, I want to get creative. I want to learn Irish slang.
A bit of
But let me
Irish
just-
slang.
Bro,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
take a-
remember Jax. I'm gonna remember Jax.
Sláinte. Let me take a shot.
Sláinte.
Sláinte, cheers.
Sláinte?
Sláinte,
Cheers?
cheers.
No, no,
Yeah.
that was just me.
Yeah, no, I know
Oh,
that is
saying
that
cheers.
is him
Okay,
just saying
okay,
it, but
okay.
it is cheers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me see.
Processing.
What's a yolk?
Yolk?
A thing.
A thing.
Yeah, Wolf, you got it.
What? That's racist. What is
I
that?
think
Shut
I'll
up,
drink.
shut up. I got it first. Drink up.
To be fair, I did hear Wolfie say it first.
Okay.
Let's go.
Fuck you, Mike
I'm
Delay.
so good.
Fuck you, Mike Delay. I had that one.
Nah.
I got.
Yeah, that's one that I use the whole time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard you say
Yes.
yolk a lot.
It just comes. I don't even think about it. I forgot that was Irish slang until Wolfie one day did a thing about like
Yo.
differences in English.
A York.
Yeah.
A yolk.
Yeah, I can't help that. What do you think a kip is?
A kip.
Fish.
A nap. A sleep.
No,
A fish.
no,
Thing.
no.
Nah, it's a kipper, bro.
I don't know. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah. It's like spelling bee on this bitch. Can you use it in a sentence?
The thing is though, if I use it in a sentence, one of you is gonna cop onto it really quick and then know
To
it.
react to
Oh yeah,
it.
exactly. It's
Okay,
fast.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure, his house was an awful kip, so it was.
Mess.
Mess.
Yeah.
No, I said that
It's
first.
easy.
Nah,
Craig,
nah,
Craig,
nah,
Craig, Craig, Craig,
nah,
who said it?
nah.
Craig, who said it first? Who said it first?
I think Ollie deserves a win. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I think
Come on, come
I
on.
think it was Josh though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I think
no,
it
All
was
right, if it's Josh,
no,
no,
no.
drink. Let's all drink. Let's all
Alright,
drink.
everyone drink. Everyone drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
everyone drink.
yeah.
Alright, I have to open my last beer.
You too, Craig, for being indecisive.
That's fair, that's
Suffer.
fair.
Suffer, mate. We're all on the same boat here.
Yeah, I think Ollie deserves it, but Josh got it. Nah, mate, drinking now.
That's fair. All right, next time, fuck you. I'm not giving Ollie.
Yeah, I don't want pity, bro. If I get it, fair enough. Good. I don't mind drinking.
The pity victory.
All right.
But I'm gonna skip it on this one. To go...
No, you're not.
No, I need to go to the Jax, bro. Come on.
Oh no, I'm disappointed. You said Jack.
Alright, bro, I'm going to the bog. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going bog.
Alright, I'm going to the bogs / Jax. Alright, allow.
Alright. Back in a minute. Oh fucking hell! Right, Craig. Alright.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
give
no,
us
Ollie,
the answer,
Ollie,
give us the
Ollie,
answer.
fuck off to the toilet.
What? No, I'm not actually going.
Oh,
Go to the Jacks, bro.
I was just
go to the Jacks,
teaching.
yeah.
I was just teaching Wolfie on the proper words.
Alright, I'll allow it. Alright, stitch Wolfie with 1. Make it like a double points round, right?
Right.
So double.
I
points
don't
round.
mind taking the hit. So as long as Wolfie loses.
Yeah. Alright, it's double points.
Okay, but that means there's no sentence.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
because
get it
there
instantly.
There has to be a sentence, or it has to be really easy.
Okay.
And it's whoever gets it first. The other two have to take a double. I mean,
Right. Okay.
Well, I'm going to open my last beer.
you mean to tell me you don't have like crates lined up, bro? Come on.
I
Yeah.
bought a crate. It's already gone.
Yeah, bro. You're telling me it. I bought a crate this morning.
This will be the last one because I feel like I've been on this
Yeah,
for a
we don't
while.
want to ruin the content. All right, welcome back
Yeah,
to,
moving on
to,
after
a,
this.
to a double point round. Whoever guesses this
Final
one-
round
this
is
is
double
the last
points.
2,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm ready.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
I will. Yeah. What do you
Huh?
think that means?
What?
I will.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you said.
I will, yeah.
I will,
I
yeah.
will,
want
yeah.
you. I want you to.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
No.
am I right?
No.
Oh,
I will do.
No.
Yes, I will.
I will,
No.
yeah. I will, yeah.
I will. Yeah.
I want you.
I want you to.
Is it fuck? Is it
I'll allow it.
No. No.
I go on.
Allow.
Chuck us the sentence. Go on.
So your mummy wants you to go down to the shop, right?
Yeah?
Yes,
And
I will.
you say-
Yes, I will.
You're, wi-
Yes,
then-
I
then
will.
you
willing.
say-
You're willing. You're willing.
You're willing to do it.
And then I say, I will. Yeah.
I no.
What
I
do
You're
can't-
not
I can't
going to
be
do it. You
bothered.
will do it. You won't do it. You can do
Wolfie,
it. You
come
can't do it.
Oh,
I said every possible option. How?
Yes, no,
Because-
maybe. Because,
No, because like
your mum,
because
the
Wolfie
nan,
like
the
actually
cat's dead. What do you mean?
Wolfie kind of actually put it into like a reasonable way of explaining it.
So what
It's
did
like
No,
Wolfie
no,
say?
that wasn't
It's
the
like I
rules.
can't be
So what
bothered.
Yes!
Oh,
It is, I
can't be
bothered.
okay,
Like,
Guys,
I just-
drink
Right,
twice.
cheers,
Come on.
Ollie. Cheers, Ollie. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Oh, I love you, Craig.
Because it's pure sarcastic. It's like no
One.
fucking way. I will. Yeah.
All right,
No, no.
2. Wait,
that's up there with the
not sarcastically, I will. I
That's
said that
Yeah.
like what, 3 times.
that's
You did, yeah.
That's up there with the.
See?
You've been stitched. You've been stitched. That's
No,
that's
what we
To be
drink.
fair, I didn't hear you because you were both yelling over each other.
No,
so
Craig,
I heard
Craig,
Wolfie clear.
Craig, because you messed that up, I think you should drink.
No,
yeah, yep. Drink.
I will,
Personally,
yeah.
I think you should drink.
I will, yeah.
To
I will,
celebrate
yeah.
to celebrate the end of the
I
game,
will,
take
yeah.
a shot.
I will, yeah.
I will, yeah.
No. Take a shot to celebrate the end of it. That is Irish slang.
Alright, okay.
Alright,
Slang done.
Actually, while he makes a shot,
Alright,
and-
launch it then.
yep, while he makes a shot and drinks it, lads, I think it's a pretty good place to call this one here.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Sure.
Thank you all for joining us, lads. Get your drinks ready. We're taking
Yeah,
one
final
before
shot.
the end.
Final
Get
shot
everything
before the
ready.
end.
No, bro, let's
I'm
down
ready,
it.
I'm
Let's
ready.
down it for the
Down
end of
it,
the
down it on
podcast.
the end of podcast. Or
Down it,
podcast.
okay. I'll try.
Deal with it, Wolfie. Deal with it.
Subscribe
I'll
to the
try, I'll try.
YouTube. Like the video. If you don't like it, dislike it. That's perfectly fine. Twitch and Discord are on the YouTube channel, and I will try to link them below. Please feel free to follow the Twitch, or more importantly, join the Discord if you want to hang out with the lads. I've been Fridge.
I've been Wolfie.
Yep.
I've been Ollie.
Yep.
And I've been Craig.
We've been.
Oh.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. So you've pretty much met the bulk of us now. We're 2 episodes in, and this is pretty much the bulk of the friend group here, lads. There's a couple left to go. Coming up.
Netherlands man.
I
Coming up
think
soon.
to
He'll be on
expand the language barrier, me and Wolfie should say Guramila Mahagut to everyone.
Yeah,
very much.
You're middle.
But
yeah,
no, I need Wolfie to
Craig,
do it in
Wolfie,
Norwegian.
No. In your own
What is
language. In your own
Guramila
language. In
mean?
your own language. All right. Say goodbye and like wish people well. All right. So
Okay,
starting with
okay,
Craig.
okay.
Starting with Craig.
Alright, slaunch everybody. August Guramila Mahagut. Thank you
Alright,
very
Wolfie.
much for being here.
You're up next.
Ja. Ha det bra alle sammen.
All right, Ollie. You're up next.
In a bit, big man. Chat to you in a bit. Have a good one.
All right, lads. It's been a pleasure. Have a good one. Keep it real. In a
Slash
bit.
it.
everyone.